Hello, this is Inner Kid Keto, volume 75. I'm Linda Schiller Hanna, doing a daily message for a whole year on the feeling side of the issues of weight loss. I had a dramatic shift in weight, down 40 pounds doing the keto thing, but the real challenge is staying calm, peaceful, and not re-triggered into going back into the food as a stopgap because of overwhelming feelings. I know that at least a few of you can relate to having used food as a drug to numb out all kinds of feelings, especially the bad ones. I had the honor of knowing Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, who came up with the 5 stages of grief. Well, today I've come up with a 6 stages of terror. A nod to her for her brilliance in that incredible, groundbreaking work. And I have a terror scale to introduce to you. I find that I can still get triggered by just somebody yelling, or a close call in the car, or scary news, or what's going on with the politics in my country. There's a lot of things that can trigger us. In fact, I made a whole list of things: storms, house on fire, someone's drowning, lost your child, heart attack, dangerous snake close, even fear of hell. I don't have that, but I used to maybe. Bullied in school, scary storm nearby, racist comments, pulled over by police, lost your child, wild animal attack, stuck in an elevator, lost in the desert. We could go on with things that trigger us and get us afraid. And you could, I'm sure, come up with a list of your own. Unfortunately, going off to war, everyone that's watching this, I know, has had moments of fear. It's a universal thing. They say when we're born, we have some fears are fear of falling. You're born with the fear of falling. The anthropologists say it's because we used to live in trees like the monkeys, and it's built in to be afraid of falling. Even like coming out of the womb is a falling experience, I suppose, on some level. We don't have to go too deep on that. But I do want to introduce you to my terror scale. First of all, though, I want to let you know that we still have merch. You can order a cup, Inner Kid Keto cup, and it says feed yourself love first, Inner Kid Keto on the other side. We also have magnets that show this refrigerator contains food, find love elsewhere, with our logo on it. A lot of those things are on our website. The website is innerkidketo.com. I'm also offering a group. It's still open. We just only had one meeting, and there's plenty of room to invite new people. We're meeting this on Monday nights. Today is Monday. It'll be tonight, 8:30 Eastern. You can sign up for it at innerkidketo.com. And it's only $10 for a month, for 4 meetings a month. And if you don't like it, you can quit at any time. And we'll be doing the Pete Walker book, Complex PTSD, discussing that, working that through together. Okay, enough announcements. Let's get into the list. So I'm starting with the lower level of terror, going up to a higher level of terror. And I've come up with some visuals because I like visuals. So for level 1, no big deal. I'm okay. This could be your mom saying, you're 10 years old, and your mom saying, if you don't stop that, you're not having dessert after dinner today. And you say, no big deal. I don't even like rhubarb pie. No big deal. Low level. A little bit of a threat. Mom's pissed, but I'm getting over this in about 30 seconds. It's not even my favorite dessert. So level 1, no big deal. I'm okay. Level 2, spooky Halloween. If you watch scary movies or you can be a little anxious in a Halloween environment with all the little bats and witches and things, it's still very low level. You might go to one of those haunted houses and be a little bit scared, but you know it's contrived, it's controlled. It's kind of like a Disney trip through some scary ride. You know it's managed, it'll over soon. And it just kind of like gave you a start, and it was almost exciting, almost fun. So that would be a terror scale of 2. Okay, spooky Halloween. Now the ante's going up. Somebody's really angry, and you're really getting triggered. I'm going to call that camouflage. I'm wearing the black and white, zebras, camouflage. I've even got little Linda in camouflage and a zebra. That's how they survive in the African veld, because those black and white shadows make them blend in with the landscape. Did you know no 2 zebra patterns are the same? Just like our fingerprints are all unique. If you're ready to go invisible, you've got something going on there. If you want to hide, get in, like not be called on by the teacher, or go out in the backyard because dad's having a fit in the house, or hide in the basement because your husband's running around screaming, can't find something that he's blaming you for losing and you didn't do it. Whatever. You're starting to get activated. This is starting to be like something like Run, Baby, Run. The movie Bambi, the original movie Bambi, there's a scene in there where the forest is on fire, or the hunters are coming, and Bambi's mother says, "Run, baby, run! Run, Bambi, run!" I saw it when I was in France, in French, but I could sure understand that line. Run, Bambi, run! I think they had English subtitles, but I remembered from seeing it as a little girl, real fear came up. Like being a hunted animal. I know some of you, maybe all of you, have felt terror level 3 this high. Hopefully not. But if you're in this group, you've probably felt it at least once. Level 4, it's so bad you turn into a block of ice. You just shut down and get solid, frozen, like deer in the headlights. I'm a block of ice. Oh my God, I can barely breathe. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This kind of fear will often last a while. Pete Walker talks about these kind of deeper fears, and he has solutions in the book for how to manage this level of fear in his back notes. Block of ice. I can't breathe, can't move, frozen, not soft at all. This may last hours, days, weeks. A woman who might have been sexually abused might be what they call frigid for 20 years because of how terrorized she was as a child with sexual abuse. She's just frigid. No, she's a block of ice. She's in post-terror. Be gentle, be soft. Don't blame her. People who are in a block of ice, they're there for a reason. A lot of soldiers after war freak out when they hear a loud sound, maybe hit the deck. That can be a block of ice too. Shut down. Just leave me alone. I can't handle anything. Too much trauma, too long of trauma. War is hell. We need more compassion for our veterans. We ask a lot of them. Way too much. Level 5. Sheer terror. You just kind of go white. There's movies that would bring me to sheer terror. There are hundreds of movies I wouldn't go near. Silence of the Lambs. There's hundreds of them, thousands of them probably. Can't stand even the thought of the movie. Now, even seeing one picture about it, sheer terror. I grew up with enough fear. Don't go near that stuff. Can't go near that. To me, that's a level 5. Getting to level 6. I'll be safe in heaven. This may be a person who's living in such an abusive relationship that they'd rather kill themselves than go home tonight. Someone is so dangerous, so scary, so terrifying. This could be a teenager with a threatening dad. This could be a person that says, I'll just drive my car off a cliff. God help you if you're at this level. If you're level 6, reach out and get some help. I believe it's 811 for suicide prevention. Or call CPS if you're a kid and you need help. Or tell the teacher, tell the principal, tell a cop, tell somebody, I'm in danger. If you're so terrified, do you feel the only place you'll be safe is in heaven? That's way too big of a burden to carry alone. Way too big. Now, what I notice is because my childhood had enough frightening experiences, that if someone acts out towards me or threatens me, I can get triggered and I can stay anxious for hours over one little, not just 20 minutes. I calm down, haha. Hours, maybe days, maybe can't sleep that night. And I've been working on myself for 40, 50 years, and it still triggers. It still hurts. It still drives me crazy sometimes. If you're living with a person who has been traumatized, do your best to be gentle. Do your best to use a gentle tone of voice. Do your best not to act out on them or threaten them anyway. We do not want little Linda living in the zebra camouflage. We want to have her come back out. We want her to feel safe. Be loving to your own inner child. Find things you can do to take care of your own inner child. Find ways to nurture yourself. Maybe it's just a cup of tea. Maybe it's a walk in the park. Maybe it's calling a friend. Maybe it's joining a group where you can talk about your feelings safely. Maybe it's finding a church you feel safe in that isn't shaming you, making you feel like a piece of garbage, or controlling you. You deserve to be safe and happy. Little Linda deserves to be safe and happy. I deserve to be safe and happy. We deserve to be safe and happy. I lead a group for women who are sexually abused because it happened to me as a child. And here's a saying we use in our group. I borrowed this from another author. I love me. I love me a lot. No matter what has been done to my body, no one can touch my soul. I remain pure and innocent. Together we rise. Together we rise. Together we rise. Thanks for stopping by today. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you. Take care of yourself. You deserve good treatment. Start with treating yourself good. God bless you. Linda Schiller Hanna, signing off. Bye-bye.